Good evening. Welcome to the Movie Club Podcast. This week we'll be talking about the Disney Plus and theaters Cruella. Now, there are going to be spoilers for this or some spoilers, so if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and watch it. But for those of you who have seen it or don't mind spoilers, please enjoy.
I am woman. Hear me roar. I'm just getting started, darling.
So it really is just like copy homework. Is that what's happening in movies now? Like we just for real just copying homework, but changing things ever so slightly. I'm not mad at that.
Who's the source of this homework assignment? Who did the work? Who did the work?
Devil Wears Prada?
A Devil Wears Prada, yes.
Like, hello?
But somebody else who smiles a lot, who just wants to bring smiles to everyone's face, who has a lot of jokes. If you're telling me right here, right now, in front of my face, in front of God and all of his witnesses, that this movie isn't a Batman origin, Batman villain origin movie,
Okay, yeah.
you're insane. You're absolutely insane. Kind of like Cruella the villain in this movie.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that as someone with not enough knowledge, I can't say that. But you know what? I have to believe you going off the knowledge I do have. So, and I also haven't seen A Devil Wears Prada. So I've heard a lot about that, by the way. I just haven't seen it.
It is basically this movie, but
Yeah.
Which one's better?
This one.
Okay. I was gonna say I think it's this one, but I ain't seen the other one. Who needs to?
But how experienced are y'all at the 101 Dalmatians?
Cruella DeVille hates the Dalmatians and wants to turn them into coats, and there's 101 of them bitches. That's about it. She has a DeVille car, I guess.
I meant, like, had you seen the movie, the animated movie previously beforehand?
I think so, but it's been ages.
For him, say no.
when it gives that vague answer of it, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. When it goes Ben Kenobi, yeah, I feel like that's a no. That's a Shakis way to say nah.
The way my memory works, I'll agree with you. But I say this, fuck both of you.
Because I say this because what you're probably doing is that, like, it's one of those movies that's so freaking popular that you've seen it through osmosis of other things talking about it and other media, because this is a property that's been adapted so many times in cartoon series, other animated sequels, and now
I think I saw the cartoon. Or some of the cartoon,
the show,
I think so, because it was somewhere sort of like that weekly thing where I'll get you next time.
Dalmatians,
kind of. I think that was kind of the vibe that I remember. So actually,
Never saw
no,
that. Saw the movie.
So no, I've not seen the movie.
That was another live action movie, right?
I think so, but I didn't see the live action. I saw the
there was
original
another.
animated cartoon.
That was one. No, that's something. That's the animated. I was like, No, there is a 102 Dalmatians. There was a 102 Dalmatians.
They
yes,
had a literal one. That's sad.
Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, so this is our. This has been added. I remember the original animated joint, and I remember there being a live action because it was played by Glenn Close, who played the original Cruella DeVille. Not the animated one, but the live action one, obviously. And I've got to say, this is my favorite 101 Dalmatians movie. Like, this is absolutely high and above my favorite. Anything to do with that. Okay, I really do like 101 Dalmatian Street. I do like that cartoon. But other than that one, like that, before that one, I wasn't really a fan of 101 Dalmatians. I don't really know. I can't tell you why. Just the movie, I watched and I was just like, she trying to chase these dogs. These dogs somehow get away. Like, it was boring. I don't know. It's never been really my thing. So I came into this like, all right, I'll check this out. I watched Maleficent, but I wasn't really into Sleeping Beauty. So I was like, all right, cool. You know what I mean?
I still didn't see that.
And this is so good. I was in a mood. I don't know why. I feel like there was another movie that we watched that put me in a mood. I was just tired all day. I ain't got nothing done on my list. So I was already feeling bad. And don't look at that list. It's a different list. And I was just like, we got through the trailers were lackluster that I had to get, and I was like, I'm just not feeling. Maybe I'm not feeling movies no more. I hate movies. And the second Emma Watson started talking on screen, I was like,
You mean Stone?
for real?
Yeah, you did that twice.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
Jesus, Emma Stone. Where is it? Damn, it's right there. Right? On the whole last thing.
On the whole poster. It's okay, bro.
I don't think it is.
You said you was in the mood.
I was in the mood. But but the second I heard Miss Stone's, not Lisa Silverstone, voice, she killed it. She killed it. Like, she literally Emma Stone probably sick by now, chewing up all this scenery. Like, I ain't never seen somebody eat. It was like a scenery competition, and she just said she's no water. I'm eating all the scenery.
No water.
No water, dog.
Water
She ain't watering nothing. No, all the scene, every scene, killing it. She killed the game, bro. Oh my God, Glenn Close. I'm sorry. She took it from me. She's now Cruella DeVille. And then the movie, I'm gonna let y'all talk in a little 30 minutes from now. But then the movie, it was like a 4-star movie, because I like to give at least 4.5 to movies that I think are great, but I will look at again to make sure they hold up in my mind and I'm not just feeling the butterflies of love. Then they played Sympathy for the Devil.
You were looking for that. You were looking for that this week.
I wasn't.
No, I'm talking about this week.
Yeah,
this week you were looking for that. You were looking for that.
Like a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking for that in the devil's, the movie with the actual devil. I was looking for that in, and they came in. No. Wait, Trae. Don't worry about it.
We got you.
We got you. And out of nowhere, the devil. As soon as I heard that, ouch.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard you when you
motherfuckers did not do this. Y'all did not give me this warm blanket to lie up in. And they did. And I felt fucking comfortable. I'm so torn. I don't know if this deserves a sequel or not, or just leave it alone, but I want to see that Dave Bautista Bane movie. Just make all the Batman villains. And yes, Cruella is now a Batman villain. Just get all the Batman villains origin movies. I don't know. What did y'all think? Somebody else talk.
Okay. So, as we have previously established in this same podcast, I don't have very much knowledge on this. My last exposure was fucking Kingdom Hearts 1, where you have to collect the 101 Dalmatians.
That's a lot of Dalmatians to be collecting.
Yeah.
Them little
for the platinum trophy, you need to catch them all too. You need to 100%. And I'm just sitting here like, this is a whole Disney. Like, what is the idea of them just avoiding Cruella DeVille? She, like I said, she's kind of a cartoony villain from my memory. But fuck all of that. Fuck everything. This movie was amazing. Mm-hmm. I was in, and the thing that I like about this, and normally, or more recently, this has become a problem where right before a movie, I become exposed to other people's opinions on this movie, like literally right before. So like I was on the Twitters and on the Googles, because people from Twitter prompted me to Google search some shit. And some people, a vocal enough minority, I guess, or maybe it's half and half, are lukewarm on Emma Stone's performance.
Really?
Very much so.
Why?
Because they don't think she was extra enough. That is my actual long story short. They don't think she's extra enough. And I'm like, Cruella DeVille is a pretty extra villain. She reminds me a lot of Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, they just recreated her for the Emperor's New Groove.
She is fabulous in The Emperor's New Groove. She's a fucking amazing. She was amazing in the cartoon too. So I paid a special attention to Emma Stone, and this movie,
as you should. She's the main star.
I know. But sometimes if you're not feeling it, let me look at what someone else is doing. Let me focus on something else. And yeah, she made it real easy by being really great. And so like I really love the whole duality thing, which is very apparent.
Oh God, man, that was some good symbolism right there. Like
it's very obvious, but there's also a lot of good subtle shit. The Estella character in this is what if you watch Emma Stone shit, that's Emma Stone, right? That is like, as far as performances go, at least from what I remember from Zombieland and something else I can't remember that I've seen her in.
Amazing Spider-Man.
That is what it is. That's Emma Stone. That Emma Stone is good. I like that Emma Stone. I didn't think she could bring the heat. And then Cruella DeVille popped out. And then Cruella DeVille popped out. And one more time for the rafters. And then Cruella DeVille popped the fuck out and just...
It's spelled devil, but it's pronounced deville. I had to let them know. In case they were confused.
Bruh. She was on another one, and then she was on another one, and then one more time for the rafter, she was on another one, bruh.
He put it up to 3 levels. That was horrible. That was mad Scottish.
That was not great.
He put it up to 3 levels.
Good
Now
use of
you
the
get
glottal
borderline.
stop.
Oh my God.
It's called the glottal stop.
The what?
The glottal stop. It's a vocal
swallow to say it.
It's a vocal thing.
Sure.
I learned about it in my voice acting class.
Wonderful.
Just fabulous, fantastic, amazing, stunning. What can you say? It's everything. And the twists in this movie, I expected her right-hand man to betray her because he was tired of the bullshit. I really was. I was like, bruh, don't betray her, bruh. She family. And then she played the family card. And I was like, yo, let's go. Comedy is on point. Got the 2 goons whose names I really can't remember them. Like, I can't remember the characters' names.
To be fair, do they ever really say their names?
They do,
except for that one point at the beginning.
Yeah, they say horse all the time.
Jasper and Horace.
Yeah,
Jasper.
They don't say
Horace.
Jasper. They say H. I mean, if they don't say horse, they say H. Yeah.
They were great. My man Wink. Fucked up name. I said in the movie, that's a fucked up name. It's accurate.
It's accurate.
But it's kind of fucked up, bro. It makes me a little
like having
sad.
a 3-dog leg and call him Lucky. It's accurate. It fits.
Makes me sad.
He winks at you.
That's just me. That makes me sadder. But fantastic pup. Fantastic. I just when we get to the Dalmatian coat, I was like, yo, she didn't kill them dogs, bruh. Or did she kill them dogs? That...
Not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed she didn't kill the dogs.
I was a little disappointed, but I was like, oh, you know what? This is right. They're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. And they did. They did. Oh my God. I love everything about this. I could just talk about it for a while, but I'm just gonna be regurgitating a bunch of shit. Sharon, go ahead. Tell people what you thought.
I wanted to say that.
I think you took Trae's line.
Really did. All right.
Trae leads every show. I can have just one.
Damn.
No, turn your mic back on. I just wanted this one moment.
Turn your mic back on.
Sharon, tell us what you thought.
I thought this movie was a perfect A+++ for our homegirl Emma Stone. You killed it. You crushed it. I look forward and I pray for a sequel where you come back and you crush it again. I say that because of the ending where we see 2 of the pups go to somewhere else. And it was the right names of, I believe, the mom and dad from the cartoon, right? Yeah. So that made me real pumped. I was like, yes. But everyone's acting I thought was great. Who played the Baroness? Emma Thompson? I can't read.
Yeah, that's what it says.
She gave me like perfect the old lady character from Devil Wears Prada vibes. I am really not good at knowing actresses' names. I really suck. But I think she played up to that character to a T, exactly how I would imagine and want somebody to. And that just really made my heart happy. Which is how I was so fast to say Devil Wears Prada earlier, because whole vibes of like a good chunk of the movie when she gets the job. But yeah, A++ all the way through. Costumes on point, fabulous.
Turn your mic back on.
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't have any more
Trae,
juice.
what did you think?
am on strike because people are
is your
trying to take our union jobs. So I'm on strike. As yes, you the them. You the they.
You took his job.
I just want to be appreciated, but I appreciate you all the time. And now you want to usurp me? This is why she said don't care about nobody. See, I gotta learn from the Baroness in this movie. She said don't care about nobody. What happens?
Don't
They
learn
kill
from her.
you.
She ended up in jail.
You need to learn from Cruella.
That's only because she
True.
lost. You right. I need to learn from Cruella. Early Cruella, not later Cruella. Early Cruella, evil Cruella. See, that's the thing about this, and I kind of knew they were gonna do this because one, I feel like this is the most edgy Disney movie that I've ever seen. But two, they did the same thing they did in Maleficent, and I ain't mind Maleficent. It was Maleficent. You had Angelina Jolie and amazing practical effects. They didn't do nothing to her. She just came on set. But they also like I said before, I really feel too much about Sleeping Beauty. But they turned what was perhaps one of the most evil Disney villains or villainesses and made her a quasi anti-hero. Here they did the same thing. She like where Joker just leaned straight into the insanity. Here they dipped a toe into the insanity. Like she's quite mad, but she's not mad. Like the Cruella that we see in later installments and the sequels and all that stuff. Like she's evil. Like she's evil. You know. Like she's almost like the preacher from the Humpback. The Humpback of Notre Dame, you know, she's all hellfire, you know, but you know, it's more like I will puppy coats, and it's like, oh my god, but I didn't mind that because I truly did enjoy this movie. Like it's like again, I just have to say Emma Stone killed it. Like she acted her literal ass off. She acted so hard the movie caught on fire. I didn't know if that was possible, but it did. Mark Strong played a really good strong right hand man. I like that dude. I always like Mark Strong. Mark Strong though, his face is too menacing because
a little bit.
Like some of the shots is like, yeah, you are a villain. Like I didn't see his turn at all because it's Mark Strong.
He just looked the same.
Is evil. Like even the parts where he's a good guy sometimes it's like you the traitor though, like right, like Mark Strong's a traitor, right? And like okay, all right.
He definitely walked the line in my brain as like being chaotic neutral. Like he could go either way at any time.
Truth.
And I kind of dug it. I was like, I support that.
It made for an interesting twist for me right there. And of course, I love both Horace and Jasper. Dude that played Jasper, Joel Fry. It's nice to see him in more of a leading type role. Most of the other times I've seen him, he's been more of a sidekick or a side character. So I really like him in a lead role. I hope he gets more stuff in the future. Dude to play Horace.
Funny as heck.
Paul Walter Hauser. I almost said Heiser. Paul Walter Hauser. Jesus. Baloney. Honestly, cracks me up every single word this man says out his mouth cracks me up. Like he almost stole the show for real. Like it was him and Emma Stone battling for my attention every time they were both on the screen. But in fact,
my Crispies are on the floor.
The way he put down the spoon.
I fell in love with him right there, bro.
Oh, I don't think I've thought this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to enjoy a movie, man. I don't want to be angry after I watch a movie. A movie's supposed to be escapism. It's supposed to bring you away from your troubles and tribulations. I don't, is this movie perfect? No, of course not. It's not perfect. And if I watch it like 2 or 3 more times, I'll be like, okay, there's your mistake there's this there. But here, like on my first viewing, it's just like, no, this was pure fun. This is pure bliss. I enjoyed myself. And it's a Disney Plus original. I mean, you got to pay that $30, but
kind of worth it. Get a group of your friends together.
Honestly, like,
just watch it.
You Disney, keep pulling out these heaters. You making me almost like I want to see Jungle Cruise now. And I had no hope
We
at
might
all to
judge
see
you
the
low-key
Mummy.
for that one.
Judge me all you want to. I'm gonna be sitting there with the Rock, be like, yeah, go ahead, Emily Blunt, fight that snake man. Like, y'all can just be haters. I'm gonna be over here like, whee! Like I'm in the Jungle Cruise. You know what I mean? Like,
Man, this just has me wanting to see an actual Treasure Planet. I want that.
what, Jungle Cruise?
No.
Oh, this?
All the Disney stuff.
Just all
Yeah, I
of
was
it.
like, you
Just
gotta
this conversation.
elaborate.
Like it just hit me. It's like, man,
He's
Disney
been on
is
this
doing
soapbox for a long time.
Yeah, I've heard him talk. He really does like that.
He
Treasure
really
Treasure
needs
Planet
that.
was my shit back in the day, bro.
It still seems to still
I mean,
be
it's-
your shit. Like
it's shit.
back in the
It's
day,
just-
it ain't going nowhere in your mind.
underrated. It's underrated. Appreciate it.
I feel like you've been watching Treasure Planet on and off in your head for like every times we driving to work, and I be telling you be like, like it was a whole new world, whatever that boy was singing when he was on the ship. I don't know, like whatever. Jaron, shit. I can't remember all these damn. I'm not the Treasure Planet fan. All right, I don't know the songs for the show. Please regale us with a
Is there
number
a song
from the movie.
from Treasure Planet?
Nick, I don't know the songs either. I ain't seen Treasure Planet in a long time.
That he,
Worth
I'm
it.
just
now
Worthless.
he's out here. We didn't put him on blast. He acting shy and stuff.
I'm really not.
I
I've
don't
not
want to
seen
sing the
Treasure
Treasure
Planet
Planet
years.
song.
I really
after
haven't.
he been playing it in his head for
I
a
ain't been
long
playing
time. I don't even
it.
want to
Just
hear
every
that
now and
noise.
again, I just think it's just like I see the memes. It's like Treasure Planet and Atlantis specifically, but people also no, I don't think this was Disney. Road to El Dorado, was that Disney?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're all pretty much insane. But everyone's like, yeah, these were great movies. They're all underrated. They were all great. They were amazing. And I'm like, man, yeah. But if I had to choose one to come back, if I had to choose one,
So like, are you saying come back as a live action?
I think it will work.
I mean, I have no doubt. Like we are so far, and with the power of the volume,
With the power of the volume now.
we are so far into the future where anything can look good if you want to put enough time into it. Ice Road Truckers. But
Oh my god.
I'm really
Oh my god.
I'm really surprised to hear you say that.
I that's a hot take.
It is,
But if they were to do
especially
it again,
with a property that you really like.
I think it can be done.
Like,
I really do.
don't forget Aladdin. Don't forget
didn't know
Lion
that.
King.
I didn't need Lion King.
No, I'm
again
saying,
either.
but guess what? Those are really good Disney movies that they brought back into live action. I'm not telling you that you
That they
want them.
didn't
I
need
know
to.
you didn't want them. I'm caution telling you right now.
Are you sure?
Are
This is
you
really what you
absolutely
want?
sure?
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Think about the wrong things that could happen just with casting alone.
And now, Disney, you have my blessing.
Just to fuck with me. Yo, really trying to make it fuck Shakis tonight. No. I
I'm
think
actually trying to help you.
I think it can be done. I mean, that doesn't mean it should be done, but I think it could be done. If they were to bring it back reanimated again, that'd be fine too. Kind of
Or you
boring.
can just
They
watch
wouldn't do
Treasure
that.
Planet.
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, Lion King, you can just watch Lion King.
You can.
Which is what I plan to do.
Right?
Because that was boring.
Also, the second they went to the out there to the edge where the Baroness killed her mama. And when she came in for the hug, and she came and she's about to come out, and I was like, obviously she's gonna push her, but I
Yep.
really wanted her to say, "Long live the queen," and then just push her,
Lion King this shit
like just make a better Lion King than Lion King was, you know.
I really do want to believe that someone wrote that in and someone else was like,
No.
fuck no.
Stop it.
We can't do that shit, bro.
Y'all gotta stop doing this. Rewrite again, please.
All right,
Just that
here's
one
the
page.
actual line. And he's just like, he has it ready because he just knows it's not going to get through. Like, I want to believe something like that happened because
It
that
probably
would just
did.
make it fun.
Yeah.
It hit the chopping block, and they were like, "Nah."
All right.
Fun. That was this movie.
Let's see here. As far as a grade, where are we at? Where let me talk to you. Who directed this thing? Craig Gillespie. All right, damn. Had to just, can y'all let me work? Shit. Craig, you did a good job. Honestly, man, like you did, like when it comes to adaptations, you know, few and far in between are very good. You good with directing your actors, heck, even your CGI animals. Very good. So I'm gonna give this an A. And when I come back in about 30 days or so, we'll see about putting a plus beside that, because I like to be weary about my movies. Now you slippery bastard, you almost got me with that sympathy for the devil. Now that was icing on the cake right there. So you know, but I gotta be fair to all my students. You have shown proficiency in your art, so I'm gonna give you an A. Shakis.
Yeah, you get an A+ for me. Like I said, I paid particular attention to Emma Stone and her acting here. You know, I'm not an acting coach or anything like that, but I felt like she did phenomenal and did well enough for me to forget focusing on her, because I didn't need to put the extra mental attention in. I was sutured in from pretty much the minute that she grabbed the when she redid that window display. I was like, okay, I'm in for this now. I'm done. Craig, great job. Do it again, please. Please do it again with something else, with a sequel to this. I'm interested in your work. I'm interested in what else he's done, or they've done. I don't really know.
Jared.
I'm going to agree with Shakis. I'm going to add another plus, because I pay particular attention to the fashion, because as a person of theater, I live and breathe for fashion to some degree. And every look and design that they showcased was just phenomenal and over the top. And I love that sometimes. Not so much all the time in Vogue, but if any of those ended up on Vogue, I'm here for it all the way, 110%. Might even consider trying to like buy like a dupe off the side market or something. I don't know. Craig, you did great. Please do more with the same people, because clearly you got a good team. Don't mess it up. Use them, utilize them, keep the team together.
All right, so now you know what we thought. Now this is going to be twofold, because not only was it out in theaters, you could also watch it at home with your Disney Plus with Premier Access. So there was a budget for this, and that means there was also a box office. But we will also go to the Rotten Tomatoes, since this is both digital and in theaters. With a budget of $200 million, this brought in opening weekend $42.6 million. And again, people, you know, there are people out there who are still waiting. They're still waiting. They're not sure about going in the theaters. Maybe they're not vaccinated yet. You know, these are cautious times. So let this not be a reflection on the movie. Let this be a reflection on the times that we are in. Now let's check that Rotten Tomatoes score. With a tomato meter of 72%, that is certified fresh. Coming in with an audience score of 97%. That means the audiences love this more than the critics did. However, the critics are still loving it. But you know, critics, man, they got their face. They got their faces so deep up their crevices. They can't smell the Krispies. But what did y'all think? Put it in the comments below. Let us know. We are out. Peace. With them two fingers.
Bye, y'all.
But I wasn't for everyone. I guess they were always scared that I'd be a psycho.
Thank you for listening to another Movie Club podcast, Production 1200's premier podcast. If you have suggestions for movies you want us to see, leave them in the comments below. Check out the short films we have on the page and look forward to what we're making next. If you want more from us or other ways to reach us, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all Production 1200. If you're listening to us on iTunes, please give us a 5-star rating review. Trust me, it's what your grandma would have wanted. And if you listen to us on other podcast platforms, do the same if you're able to do those things. It's Trae Price signing off. Hear you next time.